Hi, I'm Calvin of AJ Ministries, and this is Music Made Fun. Today I want to show you something that's called transposing. Transposing. Now, this is a trick that's usually used by most non-professional musicians. Most musicians that play by ear inside of churches today, they use the art of transposing. Now, what transposing is actually you, every song is played in the same key. It's just arranged differently, so it sounds like it's not. Um, and that's what transposing is. It basically tricks your ear into believing it's the song in the key that you're used to hearing, and it's really a whole different key altogether. So today I'm going to teach you a simple uh, blues scale. It's not even going to be the whole scale, just 4 keys out of the blues scale that you can use, literally transpose it and use it for hundreds of songs. Um, so let's get over to the keyboard. To it. Now, you can hear that beat in a lot of songs in church. And that's why I really taped it, because it just gave me the beat, that drum beat, boom, 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 which I thought was so smooth. Shout out to Sister Sharon, Minister Sharon, I'm sorry. Shout out to Minister Sharon on that one. She was hitting that beat. And I'm going to show you a way that you can catch most of the songs like that with a simple 4 keys. Let me show you. Now, on the left hand, you're going to play is from a blues scale. So when you play, it's going to play C, D sharp, F, and G. That's the only 4 keys you're going to play. Those 4 keys. C, D, F, and G. That's the 4 keys. The same thing on the right hand. You're going to be C, D, F, and G. Now the thing about it is not the keys, it's how you play them. So on the left hand, remember, it's your bass. So you always want to carry your bass with something that's going to run smooth and easy with you. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to change this tone from grand piano to an E piano 1. Okay? Give me more. I'm going to leave everything else, the layer and well, I'm going to change my DSP from, change it to reverb 3. Because I want a deep bass. Because what happens is you have 2 different singers. One is singing real high, and one is singing melodic. So you want to cover a range to bring both of them in, along with that beat. So this is the key to your left hand. Your left hand is going to flow with the just holding on a constant beat. Now, those keys come by just actually what I do is actually take, depending on the sound, I run my fingers up and down those keys. That's all. Okay? And I do basically the same thing on my right hand. So I'm just running up and down and saying the keys up and down. Basically what I'm doing. I'm just doing it according to the rhythm of the beat. Now, first I'm going to show you what the bass is going to sound like. That's the first part. And you're just playing along that beat. Boom, boom, boom. Now here's where the fun part comes in and allows you to get a little inventive when you bring your right hand into it. Now when you're going to bring your right hand in, your left hand is going to keep that bass bouncing. Your left hand is going to keep bouncing. So once you learn to keep that left hand bouncing, you're going to be fine. Your right hand is going to give the song body. And this is how it's going to flow. When you're starting to flow, you got to listen to the pitch of the lead singer. If the pitch of the lead singer goes up, you're going to go up. If the pitch of the lead singer goes down, you're going to go down. So when you hear the lead singer singing, if it sounds like it's not as high as it will go, you're going to go in the middle. So you got to follow the way the lead singer's singing. If they're singing, they sound like they're finna go up, you got to go up. If they sound like they're finna come down, you got to come down. So here's how it's going to sound. Now, when you start playing it, you're going to get a rhythm, you're going to get a feel, you're going to get a flow of the music. That's when your right hand takes over. Now, once your hands get in unison and you got the flow going, you can hear the sound flowing back and forth, that's when you can play with it. You saw a couple of times you might have saw me do something. Okay? That's part of playing. The next part of playing I like to do is if I hear the song and it's starting to flow, it's starting to get right where I want it to get. It's the person, the music, and the musician, they in unison, they flowing. Well, what I like to do is this. And check this out. Now, the last thing I want to show you is, I don't know on your keyboard, but on my keyboard, I have two wheels on the far left. I can't show you right now, but it's they're there. They're called whammy wheels or whammy bands. I forget the name of them. But they do two things. They both do the same thing, just at a slower rate. Now, what they do is this. I could take a tone like this, and if I hit the farthest one to the farthest left, it'll do this to it. Now, I can do the same thing except with the wheel that's closest to the right, and it'll do it like this. Right? So, I'll use those in a song like this, because towards the end you'll still hear the drummer start to doing some nice smooth movements, and that's when I'll use my whammy wheel. So check this part of it out. Now, the last thing that I like to bring into play, depending on the song, depending on the people that's playing, singing, is your sustain pedal. Your sustain pedal does one thing. If I press this key down, it does that. It just goes down and shuts off. But if I got my sustain pedal down and I hit that same key, watch. Got it? It does just that. It sustains that tone. It sustains that sound. So, check this move out. Take your wheel, not the farthest to the left, or the closest one in, and turn it a third of the way up. So you automatically get that. But when you take that sound and compound it with a sustain pedal and other keys following it, watch what happens. And that's how I like to do it. Now, you